this.
All right, now to the other side of the aisle. Hillary Clinton is dodging accusations she held private meetings with Clinton Foundation donors during her time as Secretary of State as an exchange for their donations. Her team blasting the Associated Press report, saying that half of her one-on-one meetings as Secretary of State were with foundation donors. Clinton says the investigation only looked at snippets of her calendar. The AP defending their story, saying the reporters looked at all available documents and have asked for more. The controversy leaves the Democratic nominee vulnerable to attacks from across the aisle, and one that Donald Trump has made efforts to take advantage of. So let's have a fair and balanced debate. Red Alert Politics editor Ron Meyer and Democratic strategist Mustafa Tamiz joins us now. Thank you so much for joining me, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right, I want to start with you, Mustafa. Reaction is coming out now that we've learned that the State Department is effectively going to be withholding about the other half of her calendar until December 30th. How does Hillary Clinton really dodge any criticism between now and November?
Look, first, I think AP should be given 4 Pinocchios for their story. Anyone looking at that story beyond that first paragraph knows it was completely, false and misleading. When you look at 153 people, any Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton or otherwise, in 2 years, they've seen over 1,000 folks. So it was a wrong story. AP should be, ashamed of itself.
I'm going to have let Ron react to this, because you use the word false, you use the word misleading, but the AP has in there that 85 out of 154 meetings resulted in some type of donation to the Clinton Foundation. You're saying that that's not true, and then I want to get Ron's reaction.
But here's the issue. Here's the problem, is that Hillary Clinton and Mustafa are saying that there's smoke and no fire, that out of these, you're seeing a lot of meetings where a lot of donors showed up at the State Department. I don't care what the percentage is. It happened. You're saying that there's all smoke and no fire. Here's the problem. Julian Assange is coming out and saying, hey, maybe I do have the fire and we have more stuff to release. The judge just ordered the State Department to release 15,000 more emails. And so maybe the fire does exist, and it's going to be a problem for Hillary Clinton, and it's creating a bigger problem because of the fallout from it, especially with a key part of the Democrat base. Millennials. We run a millennial polling average. Right now, she's around 40%. You have to remember, President Obama got 60%. You get into the data, it's because they think she's dishonest. This backs up that point, that people think she's dishonest, that she did things in the State Department for her own personal gain. Name me somebody in Congress who has a personal charity that people donate to. You donate to campaigns, that's one thing, but a personal private charity is something totally different. It backs up this view that she's corrupt, that she's dishonest, and that's why, that's why she's not running away with this election. That's why it's still very close, and Donald Trump has a chance if he plays error-free baseball.
Okay, Mustafa, I want you to respond to that.
Look, one, she's a double-digit lead, so she's very far away from Donald Trump. But look at the evidence that they pointed out. They said there was a meeting with Muhammad Yunus, who's a Nobel Prize winner, who founded modern, micro-lending across the world, and they said there was a meeting with a banker and a donor. This is ridiculous, and once you read beyond that first paragraph of AP, you realize it. And I think that, again, I think AP should be ashamed, and I know they're rolling back their story quite a bit from what they initially started. But getting back to the other part, Hillary Clinton has been working on this for her entire career, and the charity, they've not taken any money from it, personal money from the charity. They've been doing good around the world, and to denigrate the work they've been saving lives, lifting people out of poverty. These are important things that have to be done.
Okay.
So you're saying the fact that Hillary Clinton, under her State Department rule, Bill Clinton got $5 million from a for-profit college. You're saying that that money was free and clear, right? So now she's saying,
former president of the United States. He was the former president of the United States who started this charity. You make it sound like Hillary Clinton was, this is a pay-to-play type of scenario. This is manufactured outrage.
Those are the accusations, and at the same time, we're learning that the State Department is withholding the other half of her calendar. When this is all supposed to be about transparency, if she wants to earn the trust of the American people, then why isn't she okay with her calendar being released?
That's right.
I think she's perfectly okay with her calendar being released, but a State Department has to go through its process. They have to make sure that there's not classified information in those calendars. Those meetings affect people that are representing our government around the world, and we want to roll their names out.
So now they care about classified information in Hillary Clinton. Now they do, right? Nothing mattered when she had her own private email server, but now they're combing to make sure.
And we say, and hold on, as soon as possible.
Okay, Ron, you can have the last word, and then we have to wrap it up.
Thank you. Okay, this is why Jason Chaffetz is saying when he's getting documents from the State Department, most of the stuff's been redacted. Stuff from the FBI has been redacted. Here's the issue. You know, Mustafa, you might be one of the 1 in 3 Americans that think she's honest. 33%. That's not very much. And here's the thing, is that, you know what, Donald Trump is staying closer in the race, and because of this issue. It's because people don't think she's dishonest. And it's a really sad state for American politics when it's a race to see who's either disliked or distrusted the most. It's a sad state of American politics. She should be above this if she really thinks she's going to be the next president of the United States.
Ron, Mustafa, I wish we had more time. I'm going to have to wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining us, gentlemen. We appreciate it. I hope we continue this conversation.